The connection between Romans chapter 5 verse 5, which speaks about the Holy Spirit pouring God's love into our hearts, and Ezekiel 37 1-10, which describes the vision of the dry bones coming to life, can be understood through interrelated themes. 1. Divine restoration. Ezekiel's vision in Ezekiel 37 1-10, God demonstrates his power to bring life out of death, symbolizing the restoration of Israel. The vision illustrates the hope of national resurrection and spiritual renewal. Holy Spirit's work. Similarly, Romans chapter 5 verse 5 highlights the act of the Holy Spirit pouring God's love into believers' hearts, signifying a personal and spiritual renewal that aligns with the theme of restoration. Number 2. Hope and despair. Hope for Israel. The passage in Ezekiel is filled with themes of hope and revival amidst despair, as God promises to breathe life into what was once lifeless. Hope in God's love. Romans chapter 5 verse 5 assures believers that hope does not disappoint because it is grounded in God's love. Both passages emphasize that hope can be found through divine intervention, whether in the context of a nation or individual believers. Number 3. Life through the Spirit. Breath of life. In Ezekiel 37, God commands Ezekiel to prophesy to the bones, breathing life into them. This act of God breathing his spirit into the bones symbolizes revival and life. Holy Spirit's role. Romans chapter 5 verse 5 refers to the Holy Spirit as the means by which God's love is experienced. The Holy Spirit not only brings life to individuals spiritually, but also transforms hearts, preparing them for a renewed relationship with God. 4. Covenantal relationship. God's faithfulness. Both passages reflect God's commitment to his people. In Ezekiel, the restoration of Israel symbolizes God's faithfulness to his covenant, promising revival even after judgment. Covenantal love. In Romans, the pouring out of God's love through the Holy Spirit indicates a personal, intimate relationship with believers, emphasizing that God continues to fulfill his covenant through love and grace. 5. Call to response. Ezekiel's proclamation. Ezekiel is called to speak life into the dry bones, demonstrating obedience to God's command. The vision serves as a metaphor for the need for responsive faith, responsive love. In Romans, the love poured into hearts by the Holy Spirit encourages believers to live out their faith in response to God's love. Conclusion. Both convey themes of life, hope, and divine love through the work of God and his Spirit. Each passage underscores that God actively restores and renews, whether in the context of a nation or individual believers, emphasizing the transformative power of the Holy Spirit and realizing God's promises of a deep relationship with him.